A lot of young adults are they're not going to make it, man. Not going to make it. Last couple of days has been, as a father, has been trying because, I had to put my son out. 19, 20 years old, just turned 20. Going on 8 years old. When it gets bad, when they can't hold a job, and you've had 5, 6 jobs within the last couple months. Then when you're stealing from me, okay, then we got another problem. So that was been the heart-wrenching thing is, as a parent, it's like those of us that have children, you should know how God feels, the Most High, looking down on his children and watching the rebellion that comes about with us, even as grown folks, but still being God's creation. And as a parent, when you look at your creation and they're not doing the things that they ought to be doing, but going the way of the world, even though you raised them right, you jacked up your scholarship, you smoked that up because you couldn't put the weed down. $144,000 scholarship, free ride to college. It gone, poof in the wind. I don't know what it is with these game systems, but they want to stay up all night on the game, doing things that's not profitable to them. And you're messing with the wrong crowd that's leading you astray. It's like, hey, as I told them a couple days ago, I said, I got nothing to brag on all three of y'all. I got nothing to brag about. Someone's asked me how my 2 daughters and my son is doing. I got nothing to brag about because you guys are not producing any fruit. You're still begging your father for money. You're living off your mother. And then now you want to steal. So that's been the heart-wrenching thing. Had to pack him up. Okay. Pack your stuff up and let's go. Dropped him off at his mother's. Even your mother don't want nothing to do with you. So you got to go stay. And that's the hard part. The hard part about this is the world is going to eat you up, boy. The world is going to eat you alive because you're not ready mentally. And the way the world is right now, if the trumpet was to blow today, all 3 of them would be left behind. And that's the bad part. Like, we've always raised correctly, but when you get out into the world and you get touched by the world, you can't nobody tell them anything. They think they know what they're doing. So if you think you know what you're doing, come on, let's get your stuff and let's go. Okay? Disappointment. It's like you had a free ride. You got hooked up with the wrong crowd. And now you just out there. So pray for mine, all 3 of mine. And 2 daughters and my son, they need prayer. Like all of ours do. We try to tell them what to do, what not to do, and they do the things that they're not supposed to do. And that's exhausting for the parent. So now, as you think, those of us that do have children, you got to understand how God feels. Being disobedient on this earth and following all these different narratives and different political parties. And none of it has nothing to do with what God instilled in us. Just like a parent. None of what you're doing in the world is producing any fruit in your basket. Kicked out of school, spent all my money coming to get you, pick you up from the Greyhound. Don't you know, out of all of that, I never got, thanks, Dad, for picking me up from the bus station. Thanks for helping me get home from New York back to Michigan. Thanks for taking care of me. You still stuck on the foolishness that your mother told you about us when we were young. And yet here y'all grown, still allowing the past to hold y'all back. Don't let that happen to us as children of God. That's what I've been saying. We cannot allow things to hold us back from living in the present, going future forward, however that may be. Our past is holding us back. Even garbage that was spewed to you, like these false narratives, are going to hold people back. These doctrines of devils are holding people back. So yeah, pray for all 3 of mine. I'll pray for yours. And pray for parental, spiritual, and mental sanity. Okay? I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.